Afternoon guys, it's Bank Holiday Monday, the 26th of August, so I thought since it's been end of the month we'll have a little tour and show you what's been going on this month. Not a lot. Right, I'll just turn you around and we'll start at the top as usual. Right, I played this pea bed. Peas this year were an absolute disaster. These were the Kelvin Wonder, and in these two beds here were Hurst Green Shaft. Total disaster. Don't think I got a picking. So next year I'm just going to concentrate on Alderman peas, which I did alright from this year. This was the row bean bed. This is covered up, ready for next year. Got a bit of salad at the edge of this bed, which was just a catch crop which I just put in. This is where the shallots were. I've harvested the majority. There's just a couple that I was hoping to fatten up a bit more, but it doesn't look like they're going to, so they'll be coming out. Broccoli. Now this is my one good success for this year. The variety was Marathon. As you can see, I've picked off most of the main heads, and all I'm doing now is harvesting the side shoots. These are a later sowing. See if they come to fruition. If not, I'll know for next year. These are the cauliflowers, which are coming to the end now. These are all year round. I've got a couple that I can take back. My wife will probably make piccalilli out of these. These are the Alsmere, which are a winter variety, frost hardy. But as you can see, I did spot a few caterpillars on this one. I have hopefully pulled most of them off, so hopefully they'll be starting to form heads soon, and they'll be a nice winter crop. Now this is one of my disasters. Sweet corn. That's the biggest cob I've got, and I don't think it's going to come to anything. Yeah, it's been a disaster. This one hasn't even got any cobs on it, this one. What happened was the sweet corn grew, the tassels with all the pollen on that's supposed to pollinate the cobs grew before the cobs did. These are me Bianca beans, which I will dry and use them in stews. They did go all the way along this fencing, but the slugs had this row. The cucumbers, outside cucumbers, didn't come to anything. I seem to be able to grow weeds. Beetroot. I think I'll be taking that one home with me today. This one I'm leaving to go to seed for next year. Leeks, another disaster. I think I've only got about 8 or 9 in there. The rest didn't germinate for some reason. This is another disaster. This seems to be just a video on disasters. This is me my total carrot crop. Autumn King. This is the worst season for carrots I've had since being on this plot. Absolute disaster. These are the outside tomatoes, Alicante. I'll take you in the greenhouse later. These are just starting to ripen now. These round. This is what was the onion bed, and I did have carrots between them, but none of the carrots germinated. I've had the onions out, but none of the carrots germinated. This is the celeriac, nice and healthy, as you can see, nice green. But underneath, nothing. It's not bulbing up at all. So another disaster. Just go up to the oh, where's that come from? I think I've had a visitor. These are my parsnips, which I haven't checked on for a while, so it'll be interesting to see if I've got anything. It doesn't look like it, but the ground is like concrete, so. Oh, that'll be a disaster if I haven't got any parsnips. Let's have a look at my other tub. Oh, no. Oh, this is a disaster if I've got no parsnips. What's happened to these? Where's my parsnips gone? Ah, I'm gonna have to sort that out. That will upset the wife if I've got no parsnips. This is the squash bed. This is supposed to be a courgette plant. It looks like I've got 2 maras. This is my mashed potato squash. I've got a few on there. And this is my spaghetti squash that was stuck in the railings, as you can see. I didn't manage to get it out. I don't think it'll grow out, but oh, just noticed. Yeah, Turk's turban. That's supposed to be bigger than that, and orange. Some swede. This is, as you can see, one of my successors. Last year they just rotted in the ground, I didn't get one. These are my winter cabbages, Tundra, and January King, which is a Savoy. These are my summer cabbages, which are coming to the end. This bed, pull out a bit. This bed is two separate beds, believe it or not, with a path going along there. But I'm going to join it all together. Just have one big bed. I'm not bothering with any collars because they're just rotting. And then this here, I've got the flags there. I'm going to flag it and have a path. These are my sprouts. I did see one video and they were starting to harvest the sprouts already. I'm starting to get some. I'll keep my eye on them so I don't blow. These are my radish that have gone to seed, so I'll save the seed. You can eat these pods when they're green like that. You can eat these pods and they taste peppery, just like radish. But yeah, we'll dry them. Seeds for next year. Alderman peas coming to an end. Just letting them dry for seeds. I have taken some for seeds already that have been drying, so I'm just waiting for these to dry. Runner beans. And my wife's not a lover of runner beans, but the mother-in-law likes them. But yeah, they're just, everything's so slow this year. And behind them, these are my Bolotti, which I dry out and use in stews and chilies and the like. Right, I'll just take you on to what I call the corner plot. I've just filled this area here in front of the greenhouse with marigolds. I'll take you on to the corner plot. There's not a lot happening on the corner plot apart from weeds. This is one of my main duties in the winter, to get all this dug back. As you can see, it's I have started, but yeah, it is getting out of hand. These raspberries that I put in about a month ago, looks like I killed them, but hopefully we'll see next year. The butternut squash, sent a runner out, and it looks like I've got one. It doesn't look much like a butternut, but what's been happening, they've been getting to that size and then dropping off. But that doesn't look like a butternut to me. No, it looks like a squash. And then we've got here the pumpkin plant. So I'm growing pumpkins for the grandkids. I've got one there, and I've got one there which is starting to go yellow, and I've got a small one there. But this is supposed to be autumn giant variety. Not much of a giant. The tomatoes, yeah, I've neglected these a bit, and they have fallen over, but I have been harvesting them. Yeah, I've let this plot get away from me this year. This grape plant, as you can see, it's just got out of hand, and it's even going over that fence there, look. So this is coming out in the winter. I'm taking it out and I'm going to have a fire and burn it. As you can see, it's going all over the back fence. So yeah, it's been a bit of a disaster. I ain't had any grapes off it. I've had it in about 5, maybe more. Pear tree. No pears this year. I had a lovely crop last year, but no pears this year. But the apple tree, looks like I've got a few apples on. Oh, and when I say a few apples, I mean a few apples. Is that it? Right. So that's it. The Joan J raspberries, which I planted in here, they're in there somewhere. They've been taken over by bindweed and this grape. That's why it's coming out. Right now, I'll take you around the greenhouses. The strawberries are starting to send runners out, which I shall cultivate and hopefully fill this whole gap out with strawberries. Right, I'll take you into the greenhouse now. This is the bottom greenhouse on plot 1. And these are the aubergines. You've got to be very careful because they are lethal. They have some bloody spikes on end there. They are lethal. And if you get one of them in your fingers, you can feel it all day. Sweet peppers. I'll be taking some of these today because what they're doing is they're getting that big and then they're starting to rot. So rather than having them rot, I'm going to take them, even though they are small, I'll take them. And then these are sweet long peppers. These will go red. Some de Tosser, I think they're called. Right, I'll take you up to the greenhouse on the main plot, as I call it, and that'll be that. Another plot tour, and then it's a matter of then of finding out what's going where for next year. Right, this is the main greenhouse. Yeah, they're all starting to ripen up now. My wife has already been making tomato sauces and dips. Had a lovely bacon sandwich yesterday with tomato dip. And these are the chilies that somebody gave me. I didn't know the name of them, so I Google lensed it, and apparently it's called, whether it is that variety or not, but it's called Dracula blood pepper or something, or chilli. Oh, got my first red chilli. These are Apache, and I can't seem to get them any bigger than that, even though there's plenty of fertiliser in there, manure, but I can't seem to get them bigger than that. So I don't know whether to do away with this variety and just grow these long ones. That's something to think about. Me bit of basil that I have got is starting to go to seed, so I'll save that for next year. Save the seed. This basil here didn't germinate, apart from the odd one. And this was absolutely full of seed, and I've just got, what, 1, 2, 3 plants. So that's it. Well, these are the shallots that I've harvested. I've already taken some home, so that I'm just waiting for them to dry out. But I've already taken some home. These here are Musselburgh leek heads, which I've let go. Obviously, I'm just drying them out now for the seeds, and they'll be my seeds for next year. I haven't bought any leeks seeds since my first season. So that's it, guys. That's the end of the August tour. I know the plot down at the back there looks a bit of a mess, so I've got plenty of jobs this winter, and they're stacking up. I've got the shed behind me to fix because the veranda is all rotten. I'm gonna some of these collars on the beds are rotting, so I think I'm gonna do away with the collars. I mean, I think I paid £6 for a 12-foot scaffold board, and the guy who got them off is wanting 10 now. So right, on that note, I will call it a day because my wife is trying to ring, probably ordering me home, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you. Bye for now.